Greetings all, Vanna here for the Fire Signs weekend message. I had got the pull to do this in a different location, so we are outside, and I have my best friend with me.
How you doing?
Thank you, Mama, for joining me. The Fire Signs already have an incredible message of the hurt, the frustrations, and the anxieties that you had been carrying for so long, coming from this Three of Swords, are passing like these storms that we are having in the south here. Like, it will not go quietly into that good night. But especially for my Aries out there, you have the message of freedom. And Mama pulled a charm for each of the signs. Aries got the saw. And so with this, it reminds me of Thor's hammer, a tool to build or a weapon to destroy. You could tear apart something with that saw as easily as you do building something. So this definitely goes back to the intention on the energy that you're carrying through all of this transition, because it might be a family situation, and that is never easy to deal with because it comes with so much other energetic attachments and ego reactions. We're always told that we have to trust our family, we have to love our family, and at the end of the day, our family is who we'll have. I don't know about you guys, but there are some people in my family that I do not want in my life forever. This one is. I want this one. But not everyone is going to be there at that victory with you, because not everyone deserves to be at that victory with you. Not everyone has done that same work to get to that victory that you have achieved for yourself. And it is scary, because when you shift away from a family situation, you shift away from that support that was always known. And it might not have saw that shit fall out, right? It's not going to make sense, but Hangman, the thicket of thorns, uncertainty. It's not always going to make sense in that moment. And literally, like, when pigs fly, it may seem like an impossible situation. It may seem like an impossible journey, but luck is on your side, my love. And this does feel like generational family luck. Like, yeah, you might be dealing with a family situation that is currently causing you a lot of pain. But that is because those people's egos are trapped in their circumstances, becoming a victim of all the pain that happened to themselves, and not taking an air of responsibility over their own reactions to the situations. And so there's like this ancestral energy watching over you that also is trying to protect you and take you away from this situation, take you away from this painful place, because they tried to do that, but in this life they could not, because lots of limitations. I love that the star card was at the bottom of the deck, and then Seven of Cups. Oh, I could keep going with that.
Yeah, there's an entire story there.
Yeah, there's an entire arc under here, but the gist of it is that you are being fed right now. That spirit is pouring onto you and into these pools of sacred knowledge and inspiration.
Can I point out the bottom of the deck from the Sacred
Absolutely.
Forest?
You look like you were wanting to say something.
Oh, so much. I was channeling.
Okay, come on.
So the Sacred Forest deck that pulled the themes for each suit or sign. At the bottom of the deck was Bee, Spirit, Prosperity. When I pulled a charm for each of the signs, I also pulled one just for general fire energy. And I got the Dark Daisy here, which parallels to those flowers. We're talking about that star, that beautiful... the star is one of the best cards that you can get in this.
Literally.
And it's about so many opportunities, seeing those beautiful silver linings. And the Dark Daisy is one thing that I've always seen that way. It's about finding the beauty in the darkness. So I loved that, and that was my only...
This is not a peaceful place. The otter and cattail of peace in reverse. It literally looks like they're falling to peace, but like it's down that rabbit hole. They're going down that rabbit hole, and
the darkest before the dawn sort of thing.
And a snake in a rabbit hole is gonna feast. They're gonna be able to start fresh. You also have the antelope and wheat with nourishment. And so when we are stuck in a low vibrational place, we constantly put into ourselves low vibrational foods. I am behind a Wendy's right now, and it has been over a year since I have had any of that, because that is a low vibrational food. It is a low vibrational energy. So one thing that is going to be important for you, fire signs, and this is not nutritional or dietary advice, this is energetic: eat green, eat healthy, and eat living foods. Like ones that came from the vine, from the stalk. Like, it is not easy, but there's so much brownness here, and like, of course, we're going into fall, we're going into the resting seasons. We are very much changing inside and out, and I think Brashar had said it best most recently, Mama, that it is the time to change now, so that when what we have as a collective felt coming arrives, you won't be knocked on your ass when the entire world starts to change and pull away. Because whether you want to believe in the new earth, whether you want to believe in the difference between the 3D and the 5D, there is a change going on. And the more we are weighed down with all of this hurt, and how there have been people who dare to challenge us, who dare to stop us, if we continue to take all of that as a personal offense, you will continue to weigh yourself down with all of this negativity and frustrations, and you will never know that freedom that you are trying to seek. You will be bound like that Pegasus on the ground. That creature should be able to fly, but in their head, they are blocked. And this is the 13th card. Like, magic. There is a lot going on, and understandably, it has been overwhelming. I have said that myself at least 7 times in the last 3 days, that I am overwhelmed. But, look, you're gonna have success. You are gonna have success in whatever that means for you.
Well, success is here a couple of times, actually.
Yes, it is.
We have the gold clover that came out for Leo, connected to the family, and this is talking about luck, but also success. There's prosperity. That was the bee spirit bottom of the deck as well. Right. And I think it's important to note it. The charm that came out for Sagittarius, this flying pig, this is something that you never would have thought would ever happen.
No.
You probably couldn't even imagine this.
Everyone has always said, like, when pigs fly is, like, the most impossible. But that's what we're doing here now, is making the impossible our everyday reality. And that does mean we go through this thicket of thorns. I was just having a conversation earlier today with a friend of mine that was voicing concerns over my financial stability, because I choose to live my life more spiritually and not work a traditional job. And I understand that concern was coming from a place of care, but it did feel kind of annoying in that, like, I was getting pushback for wanting to live my life this way, and that I'm not being normal. But then we always have to remember that there are always going to be those moments of concern. There's always going to be those times where we feel like we don't know what we're doing, where we feel like we've wasted our time. And it is in those moments, and especially with the reminder of the star card here, that you have to remember you are not alone. If you are feeling that existential dread of, have I just wasted my time? Have I just wasted my life, my resources? Start asking for confirmations. Start asking for directions. They are always there, ready and willing to help you. It is on you to open that door and acknowledge their energy as it comes in, my love. It is a co-creation, collaboration effect to create that life that they are trying to deliver to you. Please stop turning away the Amazon man. Have a beautiful day, my loves.